There's one. Good one too. Forgot the freaking net. Get the net out of there. Oh man. Oh man.
Where's that? Where's that?
It's underneath the boat right now.
Oh yeah.
First fish on the jerkbait, choked it. Look at that. Make sure my GoPros are on. Heck yeah. I knew it was a good one immediately when she hit and the way she pulled. I mean, freaking choked that jerkbait. She was never coming off.
6 pounder?
There we go.
Way that sucker, dude.
Alright. How about that? The sun is behind me, it makes it hard to see. First fish of the morning, out here, offshore Hydrilla, fishing jerkbaits in the grass. That's how you do it right there. I was off a Strike King. I found the Strike King jerkbait. Tends to produce bigger fish for some reason over the mega bass. You can't really beat the mega bass with just simply catching them. But when it comes to like the bigger ones, I found that Strike King. Most of my fish over 7 pounds that I've put in the boat on a jerkbait have come off of that Strike King.
Awesome.
All right, pretty fish. Let's go and get some more though. Actually, that wasn't the first fish. That was second fish. The first one didn't count though. It was a 6-incher. That's the thing about a jerkbait though. you'll catch a 6-inch bass and then you'll catch a 6-pounder. It catches them all, man. It's a freaking just fish catching machine. Anything you put this thing in front of, it's gonna catch. Now that one hit it on the pause. I need to slow it down. Yeah, that one hit it on the, I was just 2-tapping it, just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then she hit it on the pause. Out here just in the middle of the lake, fishing some offshore Hydrilla. Water temperature is 76 degrees. It's been hot. And there's no sign of it, no cold fronts coming through or anything. So it's not gonna cool down. A lot of these fish are moving out here deeper, getting as deep as they can get. But only if there's cover out there for them to get on. There's plenty of cover out here for them to get on. Plenty of Hydrilla in the lake right now. Not expecting to catch good numbers out here. I never do, even with shiners. But it's always a good one. Just like that. 3 pounds or bigger.
Come on, Charlie. Nope.
Yep.
Got him. Got him in the boat.
Oh yeah, now you're gonna catch a 6-pounder.
Yeah, you know. Whoa, right in front of you, AJ. 2 of them, dude. The big ones. The big ones.
Oh, there's one. Oh! Come off. Pulled off immediately. Pickerel. I got a shiner colored silent mega bass if you want to tie it on.
No. This mega bass ain't lying.
Ooh, there we go. Yep. Oh my God, dude. It threw it. That was like a freaking 7. That was at least a 7 right there. Oh, dude. Oh, I bent my freaking hook, dude.
Hold on, let me get a picture.
Oh, man, dude. Look at that. Bent the hook. That's going to drive me crazy right there. That was a 7. Maybe even an 8. Right there on the pause. I'm going to have nightmares about that tonight, that's for sure. Just that sight of that thing jumping. That one again on the pause. I took a long pause on that one. That was like a 2 or 3 second pause. That is one of the things about a jerkbait though. You do lose some fish because of those dang treble hooks. Get messed up. Jerking it backwards. There we go. Oh yeah.
Yes, that's food.
That's a giant crappie, dude.
That's
Giant crappie. Ooh, that's a freaking giant right here. Dude, that was a big fish. It stopped right there because it saw the freaking boat. He was chasing a shiner. A little one just bumped my bait just as I turned around and looked at you. Start putting longer pauses because that was a long pause right there too. That fish just came up and bumped it. There's one giant.
Giant?
Oh, it's a freaking gar.
Put that thing on boat.
Come on, jump off. He pulled hard.
I had a bigger gar than that, dude. I'm freaking jerkbait. You want to think that gar, I mean those gars.
Give me the pliers. I don't want this guy to tear up my jerk plate. Freaking gar. It got me excited and everything. Alright, seems like that jerkbait bite is turned off. I haven't gotten a bite since that 7 or 8 jumped off.
Yeah, we've had 4 fish.
Yeah, well I got that gar.
Yeah.
But not a bite since the gar. About to try a spinnerbait. Yeah, 2 giants. A lot of bait moving around still and still fish moving and feeding, especially over there. Look, they're still schooling over there. But I'm not too interested in those schoolies. To the spinnerbait. So what we're fishing out here is the big massive hydrilla patch here behind us out here in open water. And there's a point, it turns right here and there's a point that comes out kind of underneath the water. But the main thing that these fish are on is there's a bunch of clumps of hydrilla that come up with holes in between them and all sorts of stuff out here in front of us. Underneath the water, you see it on the depth finder. They'll just be, see like we got no hydrilla right here. It's clean bottom, but yeah, there's a patch of hydrilla. We're sitting in a hole right now. There's hydrilla over here, and then there's another one over there, another clump. And the main mat is over here behind us, and these fish are just cruising around. There's a giant just came up right there. Catfish? Oh, okay. Ooh, there's one. On the spinnerbait. It's a big one too, Tyler. It's a giant, dude. Oh my God. This is literally is this my first or second cast? First cast with the spinnerbait after nothing on the dang jerkbait for a while. There we go. that might be a 7, dude.
That's a 7, dude.
How about that? I'm sitting here trying to explain what the heck we're fishing. The fish got to interrupt me. On the spinnerbait. First cast on the spinnerbait after going probably a good 45 minutes to an hour without a bite on a jerkbait. Yeah, I know. How cool is that? That's a pretty fish right there. Another giant. There's nothing but giants out here. That's good. We'll wait just to see. The way it feels is, oh, you want a picture? Giants out here. I'm like lost my train of thought when I'm trying to explain here. She's been caught before too.
You gotta go?
Yep. All right. Yeah, it's hot out here. We're still in March, but it still is, it's hot. We haven't gotten any cold fronts for a while. And yeah, all these big girls are moving out here. You know, before they were a little more spread out when we had the cold because some of them were still spawning. But now that we have this consistent heat we've had over the last few weeks, they've all moved offshore and there's just a concentration of them out here in these holes in this hydrilla. It's not a spot where you're gonna catch one after another. Not even on shiners. On my shiner trips, I still haven't been catching them one after another, even with live bait. But you catch nothing but good ones like that. It's pretty awesome out here. First one on the spinnerbait. But yeah, they quit on the jerkbait for some reason. Because usually that thing, even when they slow down, it still gets them to bite. but I kept seeing a bunch of bait. And when you have the key to a spinnerbait bite is having tons of bait around, like shad and stuff. If you're seeing shad moving the surface, fish coming up and chasing shad, that's when you're gonna get that spinnerbait bite in the Hydrilla.
Alright, give me a spinnerbait.
And that was the first cast on it. Now I'm not gonna catch another one on it though, because it's the first cast. I mean, that thing hit it on a pause too. I stopped and I turned to look at the camera or something, and I went back to start reeling again. I reeled it, and then that's when she hit it right there when I first started to reel it again. After it was just sitting there in the Hydrilla. Now what we're fishing is a Strike King spinnerbait, Premier Plus Strike King. Now this is the, let me come up to this camera back here. This is the spinnerbait for Lake Toho that we found. It's just a Strike King Premier Plus, 1 silver, 1 gold blade. And that's it. It's got, I don't put any trailer or anything on it. It's just got that longer skirt because I wanted to get down a little deeper in that Hydrilla. You want to trudge this thing through the Hydrilla when you can. Real nice and easy. And that is the key Lake Toho spinnerbait for big fish right there, as you see. Now, is that going to be a one fish wonder? Bingo. Yeah. Not a giant. Hammered it on the pause.
That's a good one.
Not a bad one. On the deep diver. Switch spots because it quit biting over there. That tends to be a morning spot. Over here we got nothing but submerged Hydrilla and shrimp grass on the bottom. And these fish over here just tend to bite all day. It's funny how certain fish will get characteristics like that, where they'll some fish will just bite all day, and some fish just tend to just want to bite in the morning. And you only can find that out just by fishing the spot. But a nice little chunk there. Got a couple of leeches in its mouth. Alright. Didn't take long. Slow roll that sucker on the bottom. Let it sink. Put that rod tip in the water and just so the reason why I switched to a deep diver over here is because the Hydrilla is just further down. It's all submerged. There's no mat or anything out here. It's just on the bottom, the Hydrilla, and you need this deep diver to get down there close enough to the bottom. I got another one.
Another one?
Little guy. Oh, I think it's just messed up. Yeah, that was weird. Felt like a little tiny guy on there or something. But this is shrimp grass right here, in case you guys are wondering. This little stuff, shrimp grass. Goes on the bottom like little noodles, like spaghetti on the bottom, green spaghetti. Fish love it though, especially the shiners. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a good one, Tyler. Not a giant. Oh, I might have a freaking foul hooked. Yeah, something isn't right here. He's not that big, but he's fighting hard. I'm telling you right now, this dude is a tank. Not bad. Oop. Hold on there, buddy. Boom. There's another. Oh, he's not that bad. Don't go knocking my fish. Yeah, solid. A little over 2. He hammered it like a giant, dude. I'm telling you. I thought we had like a 4-pounder on. That's what I was thinking. Until I saw him. Oh, there we go. Tyler caught a fish.
He came back for me.
There you go. Not a bad one either. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's
It's a little guy, but I know for your standards, you know, that's the biggest one you've caught today. What you do is you grab them here and you close their gills shut like that, and they become docile. Once you grab them sideways like this, over the gills, you feel your fingers slide right into position too. You got a good grip on them. You can only do this with smaller fish.
Yeah.
They become docile.
That's the ones that shake.
Yeah, they become docile, and you don't have to worry about them shaking then. See how he quit shaking his tail on us?
Yeah.
On that shake. You can unhook him safely.
Probably because he can't breathe. It's
No,
like,
they're good. He's good. All right, Tyler's got one now. That's bigger than 6 inches and not a crappie. Uh-oh. Oh, now we're talking, man.
An unenjoyable fish.
Now we're talking.
That's exactly.
Uh-oh. That's not a bad one. You better get it in the boat. That's your biggest one of the day. Oh!
What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take them off.
Excuses.
Yeah, what do you think I was doing, AJ? You think I was just, if I wanted it in the boat, I would have.
You could have put it in the. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't.
Back to the tide now. So back to the tide.
I don't know. You didn't catch that one. I don't know if that one counts.
100% caught that.
I didn't make it in the boat.
I yelled, "Get the net!" You didn't get the net.
Whatever. We'll count that one for you.
Count that one.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. My brother says we're tied because we each caught 5 fish, but we know who caught the real ones and who really won. But yeah, it ended up being a pretty good day. I really wish we would have caught that. I had that one on that jerkbait. I really wish I would have caught. That was like 7 or 8 pounds that jumped off. That one still hurts, but at least I caught that other 7-pounder on the spinnerbait.
3.
What?
Could have been a 3.
It wasn't a 3-pounder, I'll tell you what. But yeah, that just goes to show you, these jerkbaits are money. The bite's back on that offshore hydrilla with the jerkbaits. This is a Strike King jerkbait, and Sexy Shad Chartreuse, I think, is the color. And I mean, for some reason, these Strike Kings just tend to catch bigger fish like that. I think it's just because the body's a little wider, the bill is just a little bit different. They dive a little bit deeper than a regular jerkbait too, than like a mega bass. And I kind of like that, and the big fish like it too. So as you saw, it caught some good ones on that, but then they quit, and seeing those bait fish swimming around, the fish were still there, they just weren't biting the jerkbait. So I switched to that spinnerbait and caught one on my first cast, and nothing else after that. I kind of knew that was gonna happen because they were kind of starting to quit. But yeah, fun day, Lake Toho, springtime. And make sure you guys check out our social media pages. That's where I'm a little more active. Now that I got some more free time on my hands, gonna be pumping out some more videos, thankfully. Until next time, guys, go fishing.